If you're in a spot where you get challenged technically or you don't know or people feel like you should know, just own up to it. Dude, I have no idea, but if you give me a minute, I'll go figure it out. And just to tell a story on myself, I went to a huge meeting at a major client for a place I worked, and the sales guy was supposed to meet me. He was going to give half the presentation, and then I was going to give the technical half. And then we were going to finish and sell the project, get the PO, all those kind of things. But he got snowed in and didn't show up. Here I am in a room of 400 people giving a presentation. I've worked there maybe a month. I have no idea what these words even are, right? And I didn't prepare the presentation. I was just going to end up working on the project. Literally, I was just supposed to talk about 2 or 3 of the 50 slides, okay? So I put up the first slide, and an engineer in the first row throws a grenade on me of how much he hates this first slide. That's not what they asked for, and they should fire our company immediately. Okay, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah, right.
I don't even know what he's talking about. So I immediately was like, okay, hey, I'm new, sales guy snowed in. Tell you what, I'm just going to start writing down what you say. You tell me everything you hate about this. Just lay it on me. And he'd say something. I'd be like, don't you hate it more than that because of this and this? He's like, yeah. And I just helped him hate on it. And then the whole room hated on it. And 20 minutes went by of just hate. And I had 3 pages of notes at this point. And then they're like, all right, hang on. We need to give this guy some slack. Hey, give us the rest of the presentation. And so we were buddies from then on. I just got on their side of the table and said, all right, let's hate on this thing. So you asked for this and no one listened to you. And the thing is, I wasn't part of the process. So I didn't have to feel like I was being personally attacked. And even if I had been, I'd have been like, wait a minute, we just didn't listen to you. All right, let me listen to you now. These are important points. Don't try to bullshit your way through it if you don't know. You will be found out, you will be caught, especially if you're new, right? Because a lot of times they will ask you a question just to see if you know what you're talking about. Don't fall for the trap, dude. Don't fall for the trap. Admit you don't know. Like, hey, I have no idea. I'm gonna find it out, right? I'm gonna go study. I'll come back. I'll bring you an answer if you want me to.
Yep.
You can even ask them straight up. Hey, is this a trick question? And if they're like, no, you'd be like, school taught me everything's a trick question, so I was just asking. I think in the real world that's not how it is, but in school they taught me it's always a trick, and I'm getting tricked. No, it's not a trick. So anyway, you can always play along with those things, but don't try to josh your way through the technical side. Okay, now there was something else you mentioned a minute ago where you came in and you went through training and it could have been better. Okay, this is super important for everybody 35 and under coming into technology. Okay, make it better for the people behind you. Okay. If you look at a training and you can tell no one's updated it in 5 years, there's not even a picture in there. They didn't even know video existed, right? Offer to update it. Put in some hyperlinks, pull in some YouTube videos, ask who owns it and if you can help them update it for the person coming behind you. That can be onboarding, training, that can be technical docs that you give to your customers. Hey, you guys do realize we have a picture from 3 versions ago, right? And they're like, no, because no one's looking at that stuff, right? They're not looking at it from the customer's eyes or the new engineer coming in's eyes, because that's not who they are. They're just trying to do their job. So you have an opportunity when you come in and go through training to help them make it better for the guy they're hiring next semester or next year or 2 years from now. So do take that opportunity to make that happen. I'll give you a great example. I left a company where I was one of the smartest people, and I joined where even with my PE and master's degree and tons of experience, I was literally the stupidest person in the building. Everybody had PhDs in engineering and 4,000 years of experience. So one of the things I noticed was they're older and experienced. Do you think they were technology savvy? Not really. So one of the things I got them to do was, hey guys, you have all this on your desks and you have tons and tons of files on your computers. What if we created one folder on the server where we just dumped all our shit? And then I'll come by and grab one of you every couple of weeks and we'll organize it. And we created what is now their engineering library, which they now have a desktop search program on. And now they can find information in seconds where they had to just hope the guy that knew came by. And they'd never thought of that. And the purpose for it initially was I had no fucking idea what they were doing. So I needed help. I needed some stuff to read through, right? I needed to gain their 4,000 years of knowledge in minutes. So I needed to be able to search through it. And if
Yep.
it was sitting on a desk, I showed them how to scan the PDF and then OCR to text. And they're like, whoa, they thought I had invented time travel, right? Another funny one back in my day was you could help one of the boomer engineers fix their computer, and now you're the IT guy for them for the rest of your life, and you get invited to their house to fix their computer or set their VCR clock or all those kind of things. Look for those opportunities. Help out the old timers so that they'll talk to you more so you can pass that information on to the young guns coming behind you. You need to be the bridge. If there's not already a bridge in the building, you need to be the bridge.